Yeah, I didn't have time to get with Jimmy to get all that stuff straightened out. It took long enough just to figure out the overlays again and everything, and to move my monitors and crap around to where it works. All right, welcome to the Core Racing Network. We have ARCA Menard Series tonight. First race of the season two. Looks like tonight's Talladega, right outside Birmingham, Alabama. Looks like a track temperature right now is 106 degrees. Looks like they're beginning to start qualifying. Should be some interesting racing tonight. Let's see, how many people do we have on tap tonight? Looks like we have 28 guys in here tonight for this, so I'm guessing we'll see some three wide, maybe even a little four wide action. I'm happy to not be on the track tonight. I am not a big fan of super speedways, always watching out for the big one, sometimes causing it. So, looks like we got a lot of familiar names back for tonight, even some new ones. So, if I butcher anyone's name tonight, I do apologize. Looks like everybody's from the U.S. with the exception of Mark the Muffin Man Thomas. So, there's our resident English Brock. All right, so let's see what it's looking. Nickerson going here. PB. We're running the RC Cola special here. Yep. Back to the- There we go. We're starting to get some times up there. All right. Leading the board right now is Thomas Dennis. Let's see how fast everybody's getting up to. 102 miles an hour, guys. Eric Andrews popping in the fastest time there. So about a little over halfway through with qualifying here. Let's see. Everyone tonight is running the Chevy. AJ Chantry with a 203. Also, Daryl Whitford. They are getting these cars rolling. Mark Thomas and Nick Nickerson popping up to the top of the boards here. Check in. Paul Butler coming up there into second. Right along with Nick here for a little. Watch how smooth he can be on the wheel. Gate in the corner. Guessing the top speed on the timing tower is probably a little off. I think we got Mr. Kevin Foster up here in second now. As we got just a minute left to go in qualifying here. Ryan knows. Oh, I know I'm going to butcher that one, and I do apologize. I'll just call you Ryan the rest of the night. Joseph Sullivan still kicking in a lap. All right, going into start here. Looking at our grid, we have in first qualifying pole position, we have Nick Nickerson. In second, Kevin Foster. And Caleb Collins on his left, AJ Chancheruby on his right. We have Paul Butler, Mark Thomas, Brett Guzik, Daryl Whitford, Josh Anderson, Chris Coran, sorry, running our top 10, and then Paul Owens, Brent Justice. It's not wanting to show me the next few, but I'll go through this here. After 12th, we have Matt Crockett in 13th, Todd Caudell in 14th, Thomas Dennis in 15th, Landon Vinson in 16th, Eric Andrews in 17th, John Crane in 18th, Dakota Camper in 19th, Tyler Bramble in 20th. Ryan is in 21st, Tyler Lehman is in 22nd, 23rd, we get Lyle Mitchell, 24th, David Tilford, 25th, Joseph Sullivan, 26th, Chase Greer, 27th, Zach Stevens, and looks like Joe Morant has not put in a time, but he's listed as number 28. So 28 guys going to be taking the green flag tonight. Take a quick little look at some of these paint schemes. All right, as we're on the formation lap. Bear with me, sorry. I'm Get this Caleb Collins on the Scooby Doo machine. Butler's in the RC Cole. Oh. Like we had a little incident back here. Try to see who. That is the 75 of 76 of Joe Sullivan, the 100 of Lyle Mitchell, and Ryan all getting together there. They just a little bump. All right, we should be getting close to green flag racing now. Sorry, I have to. Sure. All right, catching us back up to live as they're coming out of 3 here, 4. 3 or 4, I forget. About to head into the tri-oval. Got a lot of fans here today, even some birds flying around here. Crews are ready in the pit boxes. Green flag, here we go. They're winding them up through the gears. And they are just running side by side. Looks like we got a nice easy start. Nobody's getting any crazy ideas. Alright, looks like Foster's taking the lead now here on the bottom. Nick's tucked in behind. AJ is tucking in now. Looks like they're all trying to make a little train and slide into their spots, leaving Mark Thomas as the sole man on the high side out there. Looks like Brett Guzik's going to try to catch up to Mark here and make a run on the outside with him. See if he can push him up to him. Caleb Collins going down below that yellow line there. Go back in the pack a little bit here with John Crane though. Looks like they were trying to run 3 and 4 wide. You got Paul Owens here trying to come up the outside. Looks like the top 3 and 4 are just kind of chilling up there. Looks like Mr. Guzik finally caught up to Mark and is going to give him a little assistance on that outside line there. See if that outside line catches back up. And like Nick's trying to give Kevin a little bit of a push there. Caleb Collins trying to push that bottom line as well. 4 laps into this 30-lap race, and everybody's pretty much trying to play nice. Like that snake's trying to waggle a little there. But Mr. 22 Brent Justice looks like he's maybe trying to make a third line there. Guys coming around into the tri-oval. Show us. From the front to the back of the field right now, looks like it's only a gap of. We have Landon Benson is about 12 seconds back, and Zach Stevens trailing off as well. But Chase Greer, they're all right there at about 1 second within each other. So the big one's going to happen. It's not going to be pretty. Music sliding a little high there. Oh, a little bit of contact out of Brent Justice there, and like he's. Who's this taking it for wide? This. Looks like Kyle Mitchell. I believe Nick may have just blown his motor there. The event recorder for SDK is not happy. Ooh, got him going 4 wide here. All right. Kevin, Brent. Oh, big one, big one. Here we go. Let's have to roll that one back and see who's where. There are cars everywhere. Like Mark Thomas is involved. Whole bunch of people. I see Bramble. Butler. Looks like Butler has a hurt motor. I believe that's John Crane in the DeWalt car there. Let's go back and take a look at that here. Let's see here. So, looks like we have Brett Guzik getting. Okay, back to live. Coming into the pits here. There was a lot of people involved. While we're in here, looks like Mr. John Crane managed to make it through that. Back over here the old-fashioned way. Finally finding all my controls again. Ooh, John just slid through there. That was. Right on the. See what that looked like from the cockpit. Yeah, right here. Let's. Daryl Whitford. Let's see what he saw here. Oh. Yep, it's hard to avoid. Looks like we're getting ready to go back here, so pull up the. Like everybody's come in here. Looks like our biggest mover is Joe Sullivan, up 23 places. Looks like we got Nick coming back after his blown motor. At least I'm assuming that was a blown motor, but it sounds like. Wonder if he was getting a little too close and pushing Kevin a little too hard. Everybody, I believe, would have taken the fast repairs on those, looks like. Well, Paul Butler, I believe, is trying to do. He's trying to save his fast repair. Along with Paul Owens and Brent Justice. Todd Caudell is back on track trying to catch up to the pack. Let's see. Lights are still on the pace car. We still got a little bit of time for these guys. Oh. Looks like. Number 07 of Josh Anderson. He did not have a good time. Gets that fast repair and gets back out there. Mark Thomas is already headed back out. Like Paul Owens. Oh, Paul Butler with a hurt motor. Maybe he didn't get his. Oh, nope. There's his fast repair done. I'm guessing he had to tow back. Looks like everybody's got their fast repairs and are back out on track. With Owens. They come around this time, we'll get to see who's laps down and who's not. There we go. We'll do that right there. All right, looks like the pace car is coming in and we're about to be racing again. Make sure that we are in fact up with these guys. Green flag. They're gonna go. All right. Sullivan winding up. Ooh, almost 120 miles an hour in second gear. I have not noticed that with these cars. AJ Chantry's pushing that low line coming into second there. Kevin Foster, you always have to watch out for him. He is good in the draft, driving the Mustang Impala. Got Owens back here in the pack with Nickerson and Matt Crockett. Guys look to be a lap down. So it is in fact Owens, Butler, and Justice that wind up 2 laps down in this. Go up through the field here. See, Nickerson is pushing. Shot here. Oh. Got him 3 wide over the back straight. They are just everywhere right now. $16 to Tyler Lehman making that third line up there at the top all by his lonesome. We'll see if anybody goes to his help or is he going to be left out to dry. Looking like Nickerson may want to hop up there and run up to him. Some of these guys running that line right up there on the wall. Oh, little rub out of Lehman there. Looks like he got away with it. Now we have 3 lines. They are 3 wide all through the pack. Ooh, into the wall there. Was that Owens that got up into it? He has a little damage there and maybe a little slowdown. Check back in here with Kevin Foster, see how it's looking at the front. Oh, the 100 of Lyle Mitchell down into the grass there. Looks like he saved it. Nice recovery, Lyle. See where Nickerson has managed to get himself up to. Looks like they're about somewhere maybe about to lose the draft. We kind of got 2 packs here. It looks like Owens and Nickerson may link up and team up a little bit. See if those two can get a push through the field. We are halfway through this race now. 15 of 30 laps on the board. Dakota Camper is our leader. Joseph Sullivan's in second, and John Crane now in third. I think these cars are grinding out on the ground because I'm hearing some bumping and banging, but I'm not seeing it on the screen. John Crane in the Mountain Dew car here. Looks like these Dakota Camper and Joseph Sullivan may be trying to break away from the pack here. They have made up about a half a second gap on the next cars down. I don't know if some of these guys think they can make it on fuel. I did not have a chance to see before this race what the fuel mileage looked like, so looks like everybody stopped in here at right around lap 8, and they've done 7 laps. We have a caution here. Let's see what that caution was. It's going to be further back in the not really seeing anything other than when Lyle Mitchell got put down towards the grass there. Check in with our leader here. Back to see who's going to dive down pit road. See if they have enough for 13 laps of fuel here. Looks like Mr. Paul Butler's going to get a lap back. Nickerson and a few others are going down pit road. Let's see if we can see what happened to Thomas here. Is that our incident? Yeah, previous. May have had previous. Alright. Right along, that's some of these guys' roll bars. Sounds like Mr. Nickerson might be killing the motor here and there. If we see any of that from Dakota here. Got Mr. Thomas Dennis trying to catch back up to the field. Butler got his lap back and came back around, leaving Mr. Butler only 1 lap down. top 10 decided not to come into the pits, assuming they believe they can make it on fuel. Yep. And as usual, Mr. Kevin Foster, fuel saving man he is killing the motor, trying to make it last. He definitely thinks he can either make it or he's going to try. You gotta see the cockpit of this newly restyled ARCA car. They have done quite a lot. They are some good looking vehicles. Interesting to see the people that are still running in higher gears. But the pace lights, car's lights are out, and we're about to go for the last 12 laps of this race. Got a little bit of time to get it in. Starting to go down through the gearbox. Jump back to get a nice TV3 overview of all the cars here on this launch. Sticking with the lid. We'll stick with like Mr. Whitford. Go with him, middle of the pack. That way, get everybody in frame here. Then when they light the engines off. If iRacing really wanted to be true, they'd show those spectators with a few beers in their hand. 3 wide here with Nickerson. Like Matt Crockett's the one that got hung out to dry here on the outside. Up here towards the leaders. Right along with Mr. Kevin Foster. See if, if he can get pushed along here on the outside. See if once Kevin gets past, he wants to take the front of that low line. Caleb Collins is sitting back down there in second place on the inside. I'm guessing we're going to get to about 5 laps to go, and we'll see it start to get a little dicey. Looks like some of these guys are pushing out a little early. Looks like on the top side you got Lyle Mitchell, Paul Owens, and Paul Butler. Maybe trying to push that third line all the way to the front. As the number 4, Zach Stevens kind of peeks his eye out over there, see if he can get around the outside of Mr. Kevin for a second. Here comes that third line. Everybody high, low, and in between. Oh, Owens into the wall there just for a split second. Question is how many of these guys are we going to get across the finish line at the end? Ooh, looks like they may be trying to hang Kevin out. 4 wide through the start-finish line. Kevin sitting back into the middle there. Don't know if he needs to save a little fuel to make this run to the end. Can't do it outside, front pushing the whole way. We are closing in on 8 laps to go here. They are just running these cars. All right. Dakota Camper's holding down that first low line there, trying to take it all the way. Top side, you got Mitchell trying to push the outside. Oh, into the wall there. Oh, Owens back and forth, back and forth. Ooh, nice save, everybody. But that's not a good place to be. It's 4 wide in the middle of that corner. Like they got it all sorted back out into 3s, and looks like the lead cars here are trying to just keep the 2 for now. I think Butler's going to duck it back in with the rest of them. As Nickerson has made his way back up to 9th place, I see. Got Mr. Foster pushing that high line. Will be interesting to see if these guys that did not pit actually have enough fuel, or if they're counting on one more caution. Nickerson pushing that high line with Paul Owens behind him. Getting a heck of a run off that top line. Three wide. Back here near Paul Butler, looks like everybody's trying to jostle around a little bit, figure out their line. Oh, Nickerson all the way down to the low line. Nice movement. Leaving Owens coming up on his outside. Not usual to see Foster getting shuffled back, but he may be waiting on that fuel run and saving it for the end. We will see. Yeah, these cars are bottoming out. You can hear them. They're running about 193 miles an hour in this draft. Closing in on 5 laps to go. 4 laps to go now. Got AJ Chantry trying to run right under that yellow line there for a second. Make sure you make it up before you hit the corner. Ooh. Oh, no, here we go. Who makes it through? Oh, that is... Ooh. That's a bad... Yep. DK. That's... Let's see who... ooh, I see Kevin Foster's involved in this one. Jump over. I'm gonna have to go to the chase view here. Actually figure out who. Back it up one. Right along here with Josh Anderson. Like from his view. 100 got into him, and looks like he makes it through okay. Find Joseph Sullivan. Yeah, this looks from his point of view. He's gonna be driving through the rest of this. All he sees is, oh, yeah. There's Owens. There's Butler. There's John Crane. I saw Bramble flash past. That was just not pretty. Nickerson with the lucky one getting through all that without a scrape. So now we have your top 10 being Nickerson, Dakota Camper, Caleb Collins, Eric Andrews, Josh Anderson, Mark Thomas, AJ Chantry, Landon Benson, John Crane, and Todd Caldell. They're the lucky ones that managed to either make it through there or get into the pits and get a fast repair and get back out quickly. Appears to be that the top 10's cars are all pretty much intact. I believe Crockett in 12th. No, that was just a weird glitch in iRacing where it looked like his front bumper was messed up. It looks like everybody's got some decent looking cars. So it is Talladega, so if you're on the lead lap, you got a chance. Except for, it's like Mr. Paul Butler's in the pit lane again. And we know he used his fast repair earlier along with Paul Owens. So Owens appears to be back out there. Maybe Owens didn't use his fast repair earlier. Yeah, it looks like he's got a little bit of damage on that door there and that rear end. Along with the 42 of Chris there. Like we're going to get a green-white checker at least out of this one. Let's check in with the Muffin Man here and see where he is. Sitting over in 6th position there. Car looking okay. But the lights are out. We're about to go for a green-white checker here. So we will focus in on Josh Anderson here. Try to get another good view of everybody. They roll down the back straight. Hopefully, with it being green, white checker and getting an extra lap in here, we don't. No one manages to run out of fuel that may have been marginal before, but they had their chances to pit, so that will be on them if they run out. As we come up to the line, Nickerson get a jump.
Green, green, green.
Everybody gets away pretty well. Caleb pushing in. The what car is Josh Anderson. Ooh. Jockeying around a little bit here. All right. Oh, Caleb, no. Oh, there go. Oh, that is a lot of guys that are not going to be making that one. We're going to have to watch that one back here. Else on all three of these screens here. All right. We go into the chase view here for Josh Anderson. See what happens. He was right behind all this mess. All right, so quarter speed here. Let's see. I guess Caleb tries to jump out. Just, yep, he catches Dylan. Dakota, who catches Nick. Ooh, they all go that way. And then after that, it's just pandemonium everywhere. Oh, that was a close call on Kevin Foster right there. Good job, Kevin, for getting through that mess. Nick and Joseph Sullivan looks like he gets under the wall a little bit. Matt Crockett's involved. A little bit of everybody. Jump back. Got Mark Thomas in our second position. Yep. Helps to be back to full speed. Wonder why I didn't have my audio there. What? That's not supposed to be up there for y'all to see. Owen's getting his lap back. Says we're going to try for one more green white checker. We have Josh Anderson leading, Mark Thomas in second, AJ Chantry in third, Landon Benson in fourth, John Crane in fifth, Todd Caudell in sixth, got Chris in seventh, Joseph Sullivan in eighth, Kevin Foster back there in ninth. Let's see. Let's do a quick little check here. Let's look at some rear chases. Let's see who has damage and who does not. Well, that looks like a clean car. Dirty but clean, dirty but clean. Pretty clean. Dirty but clean. First one that's got some damage is Chris here. Just looks like a little rubbing. He should be down too much speed. Same with Joseph Sullivan here. Not too bad. The fender's pushed in just a wee little bit. Kevin's Mustang Impala there looks awfully nice. Tyler Bramble's Sad Toast is looking... Well, it's Sad Toast. We go back through here. The Juicy Fruit car, Ryan's got a little bit of damage. Eric Andrews does too. The 04 here, Brett Guzik. I want to look at something else here real quick. I think we want to look at the left front suspension. It's just iRacing. But from that rear chase, it definitely looks like he's down into the ground. So I wonder if he's got a collapsed suspension there. Lights on the pace car are out. We are going for it this go round. As all these cars heading back on the back stretch. Alright, as we're coming up to the line, let's see who can make a run in 2 laps to get to the front. Never count out Mr. Kevin Foster. I've seen the man do some drafting wonders. We also have Mark Thomas, our resident Brit, out here on the outside line. It's going to be a fun run to the line here in just a short amount of time. As a pace car pulls in, watch them take off.
Green flag.
They're taking off. Nice little jump there out of Josh. Break away just a little bit. So he's going to go in front of Mark doesn't necessarily want to be right behind him. Like Landon is going to see if he can't push Mark up to the front here. What's old Kevin Foster doing? He's riding that low line, biding his time. Up. Kevin's making his move towards that outside line. We're already going 3 wide here. But he kind of jockeying a little bit. Josh Anderson still has the lead. AJ Chantry's pushing behind him. John Crane going up for that middle line. Dave Crane has a little something for him. Oh, a little bit of a block there from Anderson. John coming around the high side there. We take the wife. Oh, that's not what you want to see. Oh, everybody in this one. Let's check in on these leaders. Is not going to go yellow here. We have Zach Stevens, Joseph Sullivan, and Landon Benson that made it through. Zach Stevens in the lead. Who's going to get the run? We're going to have a 3 wide here at the end, or is it only going to be 2? Joseph Sullivan. Let's see. They're trying to push it. Like, is Zach going to... Oh, Joseph Sullivan looks like across the line sideways. Let's rewind that back slow. Let's see what we got. Go into the rear chase view. Go at a quarter speed. Like the number 4 came up just a little bit. He's into the wall. He clips that. And yep, Joseph Sullivan across the line for that. He will be our unofficial the results here. Looks like the results are ready. Top 3 being Joseph Sullivan, Landon Benson in second, and Zach Stevens in third. That's a heck of a little margin right there. 0.033. Sullivan managed that one. Pull in. It does not appear that the third place Zach Stevens is in our Discord. Till then. Does also not appear to be in our. I guess that means we'll Joseph Sullivan, who I know is in here somewhere. Well, it looks like our top 3 are not in the Discord chat tonight, so on that note, I guess we will end the stream here. We will see y'all next for the truck race here in a little bit.